This family ate meat at every meal, yet they never once visited the market to buy it. The boy had always wondered where it came from, but no one ever spoke about it. Curiosity gnawed at him until, one evening during dinner, he finally asked his parents. The room fell silent. His father's expression darkened, while his mother's face twisted with anger, as if he had uttered something forbidden. Instead of answering, his mother abruptly ordered him to bed, her tone sharp and final. But sleep refused to come. He could feel it. Something wasn't right. His parents were hiding something, and he needed to know what. So, driven by an unshakable curiosity, he tiptoed out of his room and made his way to his father's workplace. There, he crouched behind a pillar, his breath shallow, his heart pounding. Moments later, his father entered. He paused, scanning the room, as if ensuring he was alone. Satisfied, he walked over to a lifeless body lying on the table. The boy's stomach churned. He ducked beneath the stretcher, pressing himself against the cold floor. Then, his father pulled out a scalpel. With practiced precision, he began slicing into the flesh. But then, a slip. A pair of scissors tumbled from the table. Without thinking, the boy snatched them up and bolted. His pulse roared in his ears as he sprinted through the dimly lit corridors, desperate to get home. But just as he turned a corner, he ran straight into his father. "Get in the car," his father ordered, his voice eerily calm. Shaking, the boy obeyed. As he settled into his seat, his fingers brushed against a white bag resting beside him. The plastic felt strangely soft, almost warm. Before he could lift the flap, his father's voice rang out, sharp and urgent. "Don't touch that." The rest of the ride was silent. Back home, dinner was served. A familiar plate of steaming meat sat before him, but the boy couldn't bring himself to take a bite. His father's eyes bored into him. "Why aren't you eating?" he asked. The boy opened his mouth to respond, but at that moment, the scissors slipped from his pocket and clattered onto the floor. He reached down to grab them, but by then, it was already too late.